Hi guys, MiniPlays here, bringing you another random game video. So today what I've got is some Brawl Stars, and basically, I've picked this out because I've picked this out myself because basically, there's an update, and if there's any update news I want to go through in any of my main games, on a Tuesday video, then I'll go for it for that for a random game instead. But what I'll do is I'll still take the entries out, so there'll only be 4 Brawl Stars entries for next random game. So yeah, basically, there's a September update. So 3 or 4 days ago, sorry, when this was released, basically, Supercell did a Brawl Talk, and so what that meant is that it was with Powerbang, Clash of Ash, and one of their developers. Basically, it talked about a new update, new game modes, new brawlers, stuff like that. And yeah, so this game update here in the news tab of the game is basically talking about it. So howdy brawlers, the update has arrived, bringing 2 new brawlers, new maps, new game modes, a seasonal leaderboard, balance changes, and more. Sorry, reading up on everything that's changing below. So we've got new stuff here. So Pam, a junker who fires projectiles from a trash compactor. So basically it just fires in one direction, or just goes in a line and then back again. Her super brings a healing station into the fight, so basically drops it behind her. Is a massive like healing station, like circle. Basically heals all your teammates. So that is pretty good there. And Tara, this mystic brawler flings cards that pierce. Super throws a gravity vortex with an explosive surprise. So basically like a tornado in Clash Royale, if you guys do play Clash Royale. If you play this, you probably do play Clash Royale anyway, but yeah. Brawl Ball, which is a new mode. Score goals with your team to win this contest. Basically, it's first to 2 goals. When you go near the ball, you pick it up. And if you try and attack someone while you're with the ball, basically it passes it. So yeah, you can only attack when you don't have the ball, which is pretty interesting. So new maps: Bounty, Heist, and 3 Brawl Ball maps. That is pretty good. Brawl Ball will be out, I think, at 9 o'clock my time when this update is out. So yeah, or when this video is out. So 9 o'clock the same day of the release of this video, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get any gameplay of it for today, but maybe I'll do it for a Friday video. Maybe this Friday video this week. But yeah. Shop Overhaul brings new visuals and offers, including rare, super rare, and epic Brawl Boxes, which we'll go over in a second. New items added to Brawl Boxes, including Coin Boost, Coin Doubler, Super Rare Elixir, and Mythic Elixir drops. Yeah, basically, I saw someone on Reddit talking about, basically, oh, why have they lowered the amount of Elixir for Legendary? Like, it was bad anyway, they're basically saying. Basically, what's happened is, it's just the Mythic Elixir and the Super Rare Elixir. So it's just more stuff. It's just more stuff for Brawl Boxes, which is a good thing rather than a bad thing. So, and then everyone in the replies, they weren't like saying, "Oh no, that's just the Mythic Elixir." Everyone was like, "Yeah, why is this happening?" Just like agreeing with him. It's like, it's just as bad as the Android complainers. It's like, why? Like, we're the ones testing the game. Like, you don't want to play the game right now. The state of the game ain't that good. Apart from, obviously, with the update out now. Leaderboard, new season system added. Trophies no longer capped at 500. Gold rewarded for total trophies and highest brawler trophies. Brawlers over 500 trophies lose 50% of their trophies above 500 each season. So say it was 600. At the end of the season, it would reset back to 550. That applies to every brawler 500 or above. Or sorry, above 500, not 500 or above. Seasons last 2 weeks. So that is pretty good. Balance. Bow. Super now deploys 4 mines from 3. So basically, that's going to make it a lot more difficult for me as an occasional El Primo player. Because if I usually stay in the middle of the map. So if I see a bow, use their super with the mines, what I can easily do is just disarm them or arm them, whatever the word is, if even any of those or even any words. But yeah. The super now deploys 4 mines, so if I accidentally get hit by 1 or 2, that's going to give a lot of his super back again, so that is a pretty good buff right there. Jesse, Scrappy's rate of fire decreased. I totally agree with that. Like, the super for Jesse is very, very powerful. Piper, main attack damage decreased, so now that's got a nerf. I again agree with that. It's pretty broken if you can snipe pretty well, or even moderately well. Piper is still a pretty decent brawler. especially for an epic. Brock, reload time is faster. Wait, that didn't make any sense. Never mind. Brock, reload time is faster, super spread is smaller, and rocket speed is increased. So, again, another buff to Brock. A lot of buffs to Brock right there. Obviously, then acknowledging that Brock is still very weak, and obviously it's going to stay like that until they can find out a perfect balance with it. Spike, super's slowdown lasts less time once out of its range. So that, so I think what that means is, like, if you go into it and then you go out of it, it only slows you down a bit and not the full slowdown, something like that. I didn't even know it did that, so yeah, I'm a bit confused by that nerf, but yeah. Poco no longer heals minions, supercharges faster. So yeah, that kind of makes sense, because they were talking about Poco being the only support brawler, obviously with being able to heal your other teammates. So obviously it no longer healing minions, supercharges faster. I think that's a good buff for it in Showdown, so that does make a lot of sense. But basically, obviously, if they if they think that there needs to be less support troops, like, just completely get rid of all support troops. I mean, they're kind of going against that with the new brawlers, because Pam is kind of a support brawler anyway with the healing station. But now with that only healing themselves, basically I've seen a lot of people using their super on opponents, and obviously them not realising that it heals. That's happened a lot with me, like realising that with other people using it. I don't use Poco much. I don't even think I have any trophies with Poco, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't have any trophies with Poco or Bull. So, yeah. Alright, so events. 4th event slot unlocked with 7 brawlers from 8. Bounty. Players start the match with 2 stars, and the center star doesn't raise bounty, so a good incentive to go for the center star now. Or instead of before, because before you just get crushed with it, and then they'd have the advantage instead. Heist. Safe hit points decreased. Again, they're trying to get it to as close to 50% as possible with which side's winning. So they've pretty much alternated with it, increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing at this point. Showdown. Poison gas now destroys power-up boxes. That is pretty interesting right now. I mean, I've never really seen that really affect anything. Other changes. AFK player detection. So apparently it replaces them with a bot, which is a good idea. Again, obviously the bot's not going to be very useful, but it's still going to be a little bit of help instead of a 2v3. Brawler selection added to game rooms. That is pretty good. I might have a look at that in a second, but I'm not going to play in a game room myself. Graphics improvements to multiple brawlers. That is going to make it very difficult to play on old devices. I mean, it doesn't load on my iPad at all, to be fair. Like, I can't even get through the tutorial on my iPad. I really need to kick my my mini account from the band. Fixed joystick option added for both left or right-handed players. Oh, wait, I think I know what that means now. So, I think what that is that the joystick stays in a certain spot. I hope that's what it means, but I don't think it, I don't know about that. I'll have a look in the game in a second. Band size increased to 100, again, they talked about that, but now, the problem with that is that everyone's going to say, why don't you add that to your other games, but, you know, Heyday has 30 members maximum. Boom Beach can either have 5, 10, 20 or 50, even though that was really pointless. Don't know why they did that, because, like, it doesn't really affect anything. Like, the ops don't get any more easy or difficult the less players you have, so you might as well just have it on 50 and close it whenever you want to. And Brawler rarities adjusted, so that is a massive one. I don't know why they put that in other changes, because that is pretty massive, to be fair. Brawlers, so we've got commons here, we've got rares. So we've got 5 commons, 4 rares, we have 3 super rares, and now Bo is actually a super rare instead of an epic. We have got 2 epics here, so Pam and Piper. Then we've got 2 mythics here, Mortis and Tara, cost 200 chips. And then you've got the normal legendaries that were at launch, which is Piper and Spike. So, special offer. So, for reaching level 10, you got a big box, which is basically 10 Brawl Boxes. And a pouch of gems for $1.99. So now I've went back to my... Okay, apologies for that. So yeah, now I've went back to my my normal Apple ID. Now it is in pounds and pence, like the actual offer amount. So obviously that is value of £10, but obviously It's a one-time purchase, like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale, and it only costs £2, so that is pretty good. Normal boosters there, 50 gems for doubling the next 1,000 coins you earn from brawls. Pretty much you're buying 1,000 coins there. And a 7-day coin booster, boost all coins earned by 50%, 20 gems. Boxes, Brawl Box, 10 gems, and the big box is 80 gems. So that does contain 10 Brawl Boxes. So again, a bigger incentive to gem. Boxes with guaranteed brawlers. So you've got the rare box, which I can't actually buy because I've got all of the brawlers of this rarity. You got the super rare box. Apparently you can get brawlers you already have, which I don't really agree with. I mean, obviously it would be very, very powerful if you could get any rare, super rare, or epic like that comes out and like at any time. That would be pretty powerful. But yeah, purchase a random epic brawler. That would be pretty good if you could literally pay £10 just to get a guaranteed new epic. But I mean, £10 though, £10 just to get a new brawler, that is still pretty expensive. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense why it's not guaranteed. But I like how they've put 30 gems just above the fistful of gems that is 30, 80 above 80, and 170 above 170 there, just to advertise the prices exactly. That does make a lot of sense. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play some Smash and Grab. I think I'm going to play on Crystal Cavern. It does actually show the same length of the boxes, but they're only actually 32 or 52 in the first one, plus, hold on, 16 extra coins for a win. 16 extra coins as well there, though, on Bone Box, and obviously Showdown right there. I'm going to play this, and hopefully I can get a Brawl Box amount. Okay, so I think I'm going to go... See, this is the interesting thing. I don't know... It doesn't even say that these first 5 brawlers are commons. So I don't think you can even get those brawlers anymore. If that makes any sense, I don't think you can even get those brawlers. I don't know, though. I don't know about that. I'll look into that. So, in a few days, like, we'll know all the rewards from boxes and stuff. So, Smash and Grab. I'm going to go as Dynamite. Why not? And let's try and find a good match. Hopefully, we can get some wins. Hopefully, if we win this first match, then we'll get a Brawl Box instantly. Which is pretty good. So, let's quickly find this. Okay, right. Also, let me turn my phone on silent. That's a good idea. Alright. Okay. Anita is getting absolutely destroyed, so I'm going to get a Crystal there. Okay, so they've got a Piper, that is fine. I'm going to be able to get rid of their Colt right there. Don't really want their Piper sniping us, but obviously they're going to be able to do that. We are going to be able to get rid of them all there. Obviously the newly buffed Bow, that is pretty good. They're giving a lot of buffs to Bow, so that is, yeah. I mean, it's understandable, because did you see how he was, like, disarming all of those? Right there. Okay, so let me stand out of range of that Piper. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, that is fine though. I'm just going to clear the path, just to make sure we can carry on grabbing these crystals. We're on 8 already. Oh, he used his special though. We are going to stay on this amount. I think I'm going to die here though, if I'm not careful. He's only got 1 crystal, but he's gonna try and get it. He's not going to be successful though. He's only on 1 HP. I don't think we're going to be able to get up to him. I'm just going to try and get this Colt. Oh, he's going to kill me. No. I knew I was dead there. I knew I was dead. Alright, that guy's got all the crystals. Now all we need to do is protect him. We are in a good spot right here. Their Piper's dead, so they have pretty much nothing they can do right now. I think what we've done is we've won. There we go. I sniped him. I think, not going to lie, I don't think I got Star Player. I think the guy with the 10 crystals got Star Player, the Bow. He definitely got it. There you go, see. Alright, so let's see how much elixir they had. So I had 6. He had 3, and the Nita had 1. So their Piper had 0, 1, and 4. So we actually had 10 elixir total on our team, while they only had 5. Pretty much, I was the pay-to-win peasant, even though I've never spent any money on this game. But 5 trophies for that is pretty good. Almost level 8 with Dynamite as well, which is also, again, pretty good. So, we can now open a Brawl Box. Hopefully, we're going to get something good from this. And apparently, the chips you get for, like, a rare brawler and stuff, in commons and stuff, is pretty, okay now. Yeah, so that would normally be 1 elixir, but now that's 2. So they've actually made that higher, which is pretty interesting that they've done that. I think that makes sense, though. I think it makes sense that they've done that. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to save all my gold, and then every couple of weeks or so, let me do like a Brawl Box unboxing or something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys do want me to do that. But yeah, this was a decently long video, especially for a Tuesday random game video. I think what I'm gonna do though is, now I'm maining Dynamite, I think what I'm gonna do is get his normal one up, normal attack. So it's now 207. I think that was a good decision to do. Pretty much anything on the upgrades list that you use for a brawler you use often is pretty decent. So that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Like and likes, comment in the comments, subscribe, and peace out.